G'day guys, how's everyone going today? In today's video guys, I have got the fastest power grind in the game at the moment, alright guys? So basically what that is Nightmare of Galrun in the Pinnacle Ops. I'm going to be going over the fastest ways to complete this in ways that you can get it done in 6 minutes flat. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to give you 2 completion rewards, plus yesterday it had a bonus focus reward, making it 3, but even just 2 in 6 minutes is extremely fast guys. And it's also not that, it's pretty fun to do because at least you're fighting a boss every time really quickly, alright? And basically throughout the video guys, I'm going to take you step by step how to do it. I've had a lot of players that I was playing with yesterday while trying to do this that had absolutely no clue what they were doing in this mission. They seemed really lost. So I'm also going to take you through a walkthrough on how to do this dungeon encounter. Alright guys, so stick around if you're one of those people that need to know how to do it, because everyone should be able to power grind, but at the same time they need to know how to do the encounter, because there's a few things that can just make you fuck up every time if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so let's get straight into it guys. Alright guys, so you're going to load up the mission, run forward here, and you're going to jump through a hole. One thing to keep in mind guys is when you're doing this, try and find a team that knows what they're doing. If there's some people don't know, show them this video at least so they can figure it out. It becomes really tedious if people don't know what they're doing. Once you get here guys, you're going to want to shoot this bell on the other side, alright? These bells are like a big component of this whole encounter. You need to know how they work. When you shoot them, you're going to go into this red realm. And then you're going to run up to the bell on the other side. So basically when you go into this realm, you're in the same place but in a different realm. Then you're going to shoot this and you're going to go back to the normal realm, alright? That's going to get you out of that cage. Basically how the bells work, as you saw there, when you're in this realm here, like the normal realm, you can shoot them from wherever you are, doesn't matter, you'll be fine. But when you're in the red realm, as you saw, you have to run all the way up to the bell and stand in that circle around the bell. If someone's not standing in that bell, anyone in your team, they'll die, alright? So you can't just shoot the red one from wherever you are, as that's just going to kill you. Basically, keep following the path I'm going, guys. You don't want to we're going all the way to the top, basically. Basically, when you're putting modifiers on for this, guys, don't make them too hard. I've actually got Brawn on, so I can run past all the enemies in this first half. So basically this first part guys is just a speed run to the boss. That's how we're going to get this done in 6 minutes flat. We're not fighting any of these enemies guys. So once you're up here, shoot the bell all the way across the other side, and then we're going to run all the way to that side. During that first platforming bit, jumping up the top here guys, if anyone falls when you're right at the end, just leave them behind guys. There's really no point in waiting for them to come up. It's a waste of time. And when you get to the boss, they'll spawn in with you anyway. So just leave them here, leave them to die. But yeah, we're not killing any of these enemies guys. It's a waste of time and there's no point, especially if you put Brawn on. You're actually getting more score boost and you just become an absolute tank, so definitely do that. But yeah, all the modifiers you put on, try and put on the easiest ones guys. Don't go too crazy with it. And you're also going to want to put on some surges, like an arc surge is good if you've all got like a thunder crash on, because the way to get this done in 6 minutes as well is to be able to one phase the boss. So as you saw there guys, we shoot the bell, we go out of the room, and then we turn around and we shoot the bell again, jumping off the right side of the ledge, and that's going to bring us down here. Then once you're down here, we're going to shoot this bell, and then we're going to jump off this ledge. If you need to guys, just watch this as you're running through this for the first few times if you're not too sure. It's really easy to get down to the boss guys. This is the only room right here that you have to kill all the enemies to move on. So basically you're going to go around, run around, kill all the enemies with your team. It'll eventually pop up with 2,000 points on your screen, and that means that all the enemies are dead and we can move on guys. But yeah guys, if people don't know how to do this, it can become absolutely stupid to do. I'm not gonna lie, I was with a few teams and they didn't know what they were doing. They were able to follow along, but then at the end part it would just all fall apart, and then at that point it's a waste of 6 minutes, you know. So once you kill them all guys, this will open up in the middle. You jump down here, put a rally flag down. Because of that rally flag, you can actually put on no starting ammo, and it becomes really easy and just a free point boost, because you're going to get all your ammo back once you're at the boss anyway. So once you're in here guys, shoot the bell, and then as you'll see, your team has to split up and run into all these rooms. You're at the 4 corners, and basically any room that you see dogs in, like this one here, will have a Scion as well, and that's one of the rooms you need. You need to find 2 of these rooms. Kill the Scion, it's going to spawn this flag in the middle. So as you can see on my left side of my screen, you can see I picked that up. It's the standard essence of the War Beast. So you're going to pick one up, and then someone else in your team is going to pick one up. Or you can pick 2 up if the rest of your team's absolutely useless. Doesn't really matter, but it's going to definitely quicker if your team can split up. You can grab 2 each, and then you're going to shoot the bell again to go back to the other realm. Another thing to know about these bells in this room, guys, there's these bell bearing, there's like bell, I don't know, bell bearers, bell something. They're the ones spawning right here on the left. They spawn all across the room and you have to kill them all to get the bell to spawn. So basically you're going to take your essence back to these 4 corners. It might be at a different corner and you'll be able to put the flag in the ground like a rally banner. Once you've done that, a door will open. There's just going to be an unstop champion here, so you're going to want something to stun him with, anything that you can stun and unstop with. Other teammate who's got the other standard is going to do the exact same thing, all right?
As you can see, guys, I'm just telling them that I'm ready to go, so you're both going to want to tell each other that you're ready to go before you start. Otherwise, you can waste a whole bunch of time with this, guys, all right? So just make sure you both are on the same page. One thing to know about this encounter, guys, is if you die in the red realm, say, and then your team goes back to the normal realm, do not respawn yourself. You will just die instantly and waste a revive token, alright guys? So if you die in one realm, you can't respawn while your team's in the other realm. Once they say they're ready, they're just dying over there. I don't know what they're up to. There we go. And I decided at this point, I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So basically once that's done, then these guys are going to spawn in all across the room, guys. You just got to kill all the guys in here. They do have gold health bars, but they're actually extremely easy to kill. Don't worry too much about these guys, they're not that scary. And then after this, once you've both killed everything in here, then it's DPS time, alright? I recommend one of you bring a tractor, because you're going to want to one-phase this, and a tractor's good, especially if you can just use a mint retrograde like I am. That can basically pick up all the DPS you've lost. A Legend of Acreus with a Catalyst is also extremely good, if anyone's got that. I don't have the Catalyst, so it's not really worth it for me. But basically, you're going to want to one-phase this guy. Find a way to one-phase him. That's how you're going to get the 6 minutes. Once he's dead, that's that, guys. And as you can see on my screen, we're at 9:50. We took a little bit longer than we wanted because they were like fucking around over that other side for a bit. But 6 minutes is extremely fast, especially when you can get a bonus focus. But even just the 2 is good, guys. This is a great power grind method at the moment. Get amongst it.